in mine. You saw a heart worth holding when I couldn't see the signs. Ooh, your eyes changed everything. Yeah, now nothing feels the same. One look from you and forever found my name. Funny how a moment can quietly change a life. No fireworks, no grand surprise, just you looking at me like I've been enough from the very beginning. Oh, I used to walk with yesterday on my shoulders. Every step felt a little too heavy. Then your smile lifted something inside me that I didn't even know I was still carrying. You never needed perfect words to heal me. Your heart said everything mine was longing to hear. Your eyes changed everything. They found the light inside my soul. You loved me before I felt complete. Now every dream feels close enough to touch because your love made impossible feel possible again. I still remember the way you left that evening, like happiness had finally found us both. The city lights were shining all around, but somehow you were the brightest thing I could see. You noticed the little changes first, the lighter laugh, steadier heartbeat. The way my eyes stopped looking down, you celebrated the man I was becoming long before I noticed him. Piece by piece you replaced my fear with quiet confidence. Your eyes changed everything. They turned my doubts into belief. They found tomorrow hidden underneath my grief. Now every sunrise feels a little more alive because your love brought my heart back to life. Maybe real love isn't meant to rescue us. Maybe it's meant to remind us we always carried everything we needed. It just takes the right heart to help us see it. Years from now, when someone asks, when did everything change? I'll smile, take your hand, look into those same beautiful eyes and quietly say, the moment you looked at me. If tomorrow the whole world forgot my name, I still know who I am because I saw myself reflected in your eyes. And for the very first time I loved the person looking back. Your eyes changed everything. You turned my fear into peace. You turned my silence into songs. You turned my doubts into dreams. Now every beat, every breath, every tomorrow carries a little piece of your love. Your eyes changed everything. And ever since, I've never looked at life the same way again. You saw the good in me before I ever could. You called my name like I was always enough. You saw the good in me. Now every time I look inside, I finally see what you always knew. Spent so many nights trying to outrun yesterday, carrying old words like they still belong to me. Every mirror told the same old story until your eyes started you're telling me another one. You never asked why my smile disappeared. You simply stayed long enough to see a return. You never reached for perfection. You reached for my hand, and somehow that changed everything. You found the sunrise hidden behind my rain. You whispered hope until my heart believed again. You saw the God in me before I ever could. You loved the man hidden beneath the hurt. Every broken dream found a place to breathe. Now every beat inside my heart reminds me you believed in me. Sometimes healing doesn't arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it looks like someone remembering how you take your coffee, pulling your chair a little closer, reaching for your hand without even thinking. I used to believe love always came with condition, that one mistake could end everything. Then you smiled on my worst day, and somehow I stopped being afraid of tomorrow. You never hurried the man I was becoming. You loved every unfinished piece as if it was already beautiful. You saw the good in me before I ever could. You held my future before I knew its name. Now every scar feels a little lighter because your love has rewritten everything I believe. You're someone that told me a gentle heart could change an entire life. I wouldn't have believed them. Now I wake each morning beside living proof that kindness still has the power to heal. Yes, from now when our head turns silver, I won't remember every place we've been. I'll remember the way you looked at me like I was someone worth believing in. If I ever lose myself again, promise you'll look at me the way you did the very first time. Because somewhere inside your eyes lives the man I've always wanted to become. Saw the good in me before I ever could. You loved the light I'd buried beneath the dark. Now when I stand in front of a mirror, I don't see the man who was broken. I see the man you believed was there all along. You saw the good in me before I ever could. And because you believe, you know I do. You stayed through my silence when I had no words to say. You heard every quiet heartbeat and never turned away. You stayed through my silence when my soul needed time. You never stopped believing love would help me find the light. Some wounds don't leave bruises you can see. They hide behind the smiles we wear every day. I didn't know how to explain the weight I carried, but somehow you understood without asking. You never filled the quiet with empty words. You simply sat beside me until the silence felt safe. You taught me that being understood doesn't always begin with the conversation. Your patience became my peace. Your presence set my heart free. You stayed through my silence when my world was standing still. You loved the parts of me that time alone couldn't heal. Now every whispered prayer feels like it's been heard, because your love spoke louder than words. I remember evenings when we watched the sunset fade, not trying to fix tomorrow, not trying to rewrite yesterday, sharing the moment as if that alone was enough. And somehow it always was. You taught me that love isn't measured by how much we say. Sometimes it's found in a gentle smile, a hand held a little tighter, a look that quietly says, I'm still here. You gave my heart room to breathe. You never rushed the healing inside me. Stay through my silence when I couldn't find my voice. You chose understanding again and again. Now every beat inside my chest carries quiet gratitude, 'cause your love made silence beautiful too. Even though there are moments when words still fall short, but you never ask for perfect sentences. You already know what my heart is trying to say. If someone asks what unconditional love feels like, I tell them it's finding one person who never mistakes your silence for distance, who stays until your smile returns. If one day the world grows loud again, take my hand and lead me back to this quiet place where your love always speaks without saying a word. You stayed through my silence and gave my heart the courage to sing. Turn quiet tears into peaceful dreams. Now every tomorrow feels gentle and bright, 'cause your love didn't just hear my silence. It filled it with hope. You stayed through my silence, and in that quiet I found the loudest love I've ever known. Loving you changed my life in ways I'll never find the words. You turned my darkest nights into mornings filled with hope. Loving you changed my life more than you'll ever know. You gave this heart a place it finally calls home. I thought love was only meant to heal the moment. I never knew it could change the way I dream. Then you came with your quiet kind of kindness, and suddenly tomorrow didn't feel so far away. You never asked for a different version of me. You loved the one standing right before you. Every flaw, every fear, every piece I thought was too much, you held it all like it had always belonged. You never changed who I was inside. You simply helped the best of me come alive. Loving you changed my life. It changed the way my heart beats. It changed the way I see myself. It changed the way I believe. Now every road ahead feels bright. smallest moments mean the most to me. Now your sleepy smile before the morning stars, the way your fingers find mine without thinking. Little reminders that forever lives in ordinary days. You made peace feel familiar, you made laughter feel effortless, you made love feel safe, and somehow that became the greatest gift I've ever known. Every day you gave me another reason to believe that forever can be beautifully simple. Loving you changed my life more than success ever could. You became the answer to prayers I never spoke. Now every dream feels possible again because of your still chooses me. If I could relive one moment forever, it wouldn't be the loudest, it would be the first time you looked at me like I was already enough. That single glance changed everything. When our story is told years from now, people may remember where we traveled, what we built, what we achieved. But I remember that one beautiful heart love mine until it learned to bloom. If this life gave me only one miracle, meeting you would have been enough, because you didn't just walk into my world, you became the reason it feels complete. That ever happened to me was loving you. Loving you changed my life, and every beautiful part of who I am today began the day I loved you. Now I see what you always saw, a heart worth loving all along. Now I see what you always saw, a soul that finally found its song. Now I see what you always saw, because you never looked away. Your love became the light that led me here today. If I could meet the person I used to be, I'd hold him close and tell him not to be afraid. I'd tell him one day someone will love him so completely, he'll finally believe it too. All those lonely nights, all the unanswered prayers, every tear, every broken dream led me here to the life I never thought I deserved. Oh, you never asked me to become someone new, you simply loved me until I became someone I was proud to be. Now I see what you always saw, the strength behind my fears, the hope beneath my doubts, the joy beyond my tears. Now every dream feels beautifully clear, 'cause your love helped me become the man standing here. Oh, we build this love one ordinary day at a time, with gentle words, quiet forgiveness, shared laughter, long embraces, and 1,000 little moments that became a beautiful forever. I don't need a perfect ending, I already have everything I prayed for, your hand in mine, peace in my heart, hope in tomorrow, and love that still feels brand new. You gave me more than happiness, you gave me a reason to believe that love can truly last. You always saw a future filled with light, This is what forever feels like. I don't need anything more. Every dream I've ever carried feels complete, standing here with you. When the music fades and the story reaches its end, I hope the world remembers not our names, but the way we love, with patience, with grace, with hearts that never stop choosing each other. Thank you for seeing tomorrow when I could only see today. Thank you for believing when I was still learning. Thank you for loving me until I finally learned to love myself too. Now I see what you always saw, the beauty inside my soul, the strength inside my heart, the hope inside my future. Now every breath, every smile, every dream I dream carries one simple truth. Love didn't just find me, yeah, it transformed me. Now I see what you always saw. And if this story helps even one heart believe again, then every step was worth it. You never let me feel alone, even in my darkest nights. You stayed until the morning came and filled my world with light. You never let me feel alone, you never walked away. Your love became the home I prayed I'd find one day. There were seasons when silence was my closest friend. Rooms felt bigger than they really were. Even surrounded by people, my heart still wandered, searching for somewhere it could finally rest. Oh, and then you came without trying to rescue me. You simply stood beside me. No pressure, no conditions, just your quiet presence, making every heavy moment feel a little lighter. You didn't erase the rain, you held the umbrella with me. That's how I learned what real love could be. You never let me feel alone, not forcing heartbeat when my strength was running low. Yours carried hope for me. Now every road I walk feels easier somehow, because I know you're beside me now. I love the peaceful evenings when words aren't even needed, just your hand in mine, your head against my shoulder. Those quiet little moments say more about forever than anything the world could ever promise. You became the calm inside storms, a smile waiting after difficult days, the safe place my heart always runs to. And somehow you never asked for anything in return. You loved me gently till fear became peace. You stayed beside me until loneliness relieved. You never let me feel alone. You filled the empty spaces. You turned lonely nights into warm embraces. Now every sunrise feels like a brand new start, because your love lives inside my heart. If tomorrow the whole world went quiet, I'd still hear hope in the sound of your heartbeat. I'd still know everything will be alright, because you become the safest place I've ever known. Years from now, when we tell our story, it won't be about perfection. It'll be about presence, about two hearts choosing each other again, 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 until forever became ordinary. If I ever lose my way, don't call me back. Just take my hand, because every time you walk beside me, home finds me again. You stay through every zone, you stay through every season. You love beyond my fears, beyond every reason. Now every beat inside my chest knows exactly where it belongs, because your love didn't just stay beside me, it became my home. You never let me feel alone. And with you, I never will. You never gave up on me when I was letting go. You held on to my heart when I couldn't hold my own. You never gave up on me, even when I lost my way. Your love kept calling me till I found myself again. I learned to hide my battles behind a smile nobody questioned. I became so good at saying I'm alright, even when I wasn't. Then you looked a little closer and saw the truth I couldn't speak. Oh yeah, you never asked me to explain the sadness in my eyes. You never made me feel guilty for the days I couldn't shine. You sat beside my silence like it was a language you understood. Somehow you always knew exactly what my heart needed. You stayed when leaving would have been easy. You loved when loving wasn't convenient. That's when I knew you were different. You never gave up on me when I forgot who I could be. You never stopped believing, even when I couldn't dream. Every time I almost fell, you reminded me to stand. You never gave up on me. Now I finally understand. Love used to feel like something I had to deserve. I measure my worth by who decided to stay. But you never made me compete for a place inside your heart. You simply opened the door and called it home. There were moments you probably don't even remember, the way you squeezed my hand, the way you smiled across the room, the way you whispered, I'm proud of you. Little things that quietly rebuilt a broken man. Piece by piece, you gave my hope a heartbeat. Day by day, you taught my soul to breathe again without even knowing. You changed my life. Even on my hardest days, you saw tomorrow behind yesterday's mistakes. Now every dream inside my heart feels closer than before, because your love opened every locked door. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if our paths had never crossed. Would I still be searching for the peace I found in you? Would I still believe love always leaves? I'm so thankful. I'll never know. Years from now, if someone asks me what changed everything. I won't talk about success, I won't talk about money. I'll simply smile and say, someone believed in me when I couldn't. If my heart ever forgets this feeling, hold me close and remind me. Not with promises, not with perfect words, just the way you've always done. By staying, you never gave up on me. You loved me through every season. You held the light when all I saw was rain. Now every time I look ahead, I don't feel afraid anymore, because your love didn't just save my heart, taught how to live again. You never gave up on me, so I won't give up on myself ever again. You saw my future through my tears, when I couldn't see beyond the rain. You held tomorrow in your hands and whispered, this won't be the end. You saw my future through my tears. Now every dream feels close enough to touch. You love the hope inside of me before I knew it was enough. There were nights I couldn't hear my own heartbeat over all the noise inside my mind. Every goodbye still echoed through my soul. Then you found me without asking me to become someone else. You look beyond the sadness in my smile. You heard the words I never found the courage to say. You didn't promise that life would always be easy. You simply promised you wouldn't let me face it alone. Like the morning sun breaking through the clouds, your love found the places where hope had quietly gone. You saw my future through my tears before I could lift my eyes. You loved the dreams I'd already buried. Now every sunrise feels like another chance, because your heart never stopped believing in mine. Sometimes love isn't changing someone's world, sometimes it's sitting beside them until they remember they still have one. You became my calm in the middle of every storm. Not by speaking louder, but by staying longer. You celebrated the smallest pieces of progress, the days I laughed without forcing it, the moments I looked ahead instead of behind. You noticed even when I didn't. You planted faith where fear had been growing. You watered dreams I thought had already faded. You saw my future through my tears when all I could see was yesterday. You held my heart like tomorrow had already arrived. Now every step I take feels lighter than before, because your love keeps opening new doors. If healing has a sound, it's probably your laughter. If peace has a color, it's the warmth in your eyes. You made ordinary moments feel like little miracles, and somehow that's more beautiful than anything I ever imagined. One day, when these years become memories, I won't remember every place we traveled. I remember the way you looked at me on the days I couldn't look at myself, 'cause that's where everything changed. If I ever forget how far I've come, take my hand today. When I look ahead, I see everything you saw all along. You love the parts I tried to hide, the ones I thought you never want. You saw beyond these guarded eyes and held the heart I'd almost lost. You love the parts I tried to hide. Now I don't have to run anymore. You made my soul believe love can open every door. I learned to wear a different face for every room I walked into, trying to become who everyone expected, but every version felt incomplete until I met someone who only wanted the real me. You noticed the little pauses in my voice, the smile that disappeared too quickly, the words I swallowed instead of saying. You never forced them out, you simply waited until my heart was ready. You never chased perfection, you chose honesty instead. You made my restless heart feel peaceful where it bled. You love the parts I tried to hide, every fear, every scar, every tear. You never turned away, you only pulled me near. Now every piece of who I am finally feels complete, because your love made my broken heart believe again. It's strange how one gentle person can silence years of doubt without trying to, without even knowing, just by loving you. The same on your weakest day as on your strongest. I used to think if people knew everything, they slowly disappear, but you knew my story, page after page, and somehow you loved me even more. Your patience became the rhythm of my healing. Your kindness became the reason I kept believing. You love the parts I tried to hide, the pieces I couldn't understand. You turned my darkest nights into mornings filled with hope. Now when I look inside, I don't search for what's missing, I see someone finally learning how beautiful love can be. Every quiet conversation, every walk beneath the evening sky, every laugh we never planned, every ordinary moment became another reason to believe that forever isn't built in grand gestures. If tomorrow the whole world asks who loved me best, I never need to think. I simply look at you, smile, and let my eyes finish the sentence. Maybe that's what love is, finding someone who never asks you to hide your heart, someone who looks at every imperfect piece and whispers, you're already enough. You love the parts I tried to hide, 'cause slowly I stopped hiding them too. You gave my heart a place to rest, a place to grow, a place to belong. Now every beat inside my chest carries your name, like the sweetest promise I've ever known. You love the parts I tried to hide, and because you did, I finally learned to love them too. You taught me to love myself when I only knew my flaws. You showed me I was worthy without changing who I was. You taught me to love myself, one heartbeat at a time. Now I finally see the life that's always been mine. Oh, yeah. For so many years I searched for approval, hoping someone else's words would quiet every doubt, but nothing ever lasted until your love helped me hear my own voice again. You never tried to create someone new, you simply uncovered the person I've forgotten. You smiled every time I took one small step, like each little victory was worth celebrating. You never rushed the healing in my soul. You gave me time to become whole. You taught me to love myself without fear, without shame. You showed me every scar, never changed my name. Now when I face the mirror, I finally smile again, because your love became the place where mine could begin. Strength isn't pretending, sometimes it's crying, then choosing to stand again. You held my hand but never carried my steps. You believed I could walk on my own. The person I am today still remembers yesterday, but yesterday no longer controls tomorrow. Cause every time I doubted, I remembered your voice calling me stronger than my fears. You saw beauty where I saw brokenness. You saw where I saw the end. You taught me to love myself like you loved me all along. You turned my quiet doubts into a hopeful song. Now every dream I chase feels closer than before, because your love unlocked every hidden door. I still have days when no fears come calling, but they don't stay the way they used to. Your love reminds me I've already come too far to become the person I used to be. If someone asked what your greatest gift was, it wasn't flowers, it wasn't promises, it was helping me believe that I deserve the same kindness I gave to everyone else. And my heart ever forgets its worth. Hold me close until I remember, not because I'm broken, but because love sometimes needs reminding of what it already knows. You taught me to love myself, and everything began to change. The world looked brighter, sky felt wider, my heart beat freer, my soul breathed deeper, because your love didn't just find me, it helped me find myself. You taught me to love myself, and now every time I say I am enough, I am a little piece of you. With you I finally found peace, a place where my heart can rest. You quieted every fear with your hand against my chest. With you I finally found peace, like I've been searching all my life. Now every prayer I've ever prayed is standing by my side. I used to think peace was a place I'd find someday, some distant moment where life would finally slow down. Then I met you, and realize peace isn't a destination, it's a person. Your voice has a way of calming storms, not because you have every answer, but because you remind me I don't have to carry everything alone. Somehow, that has always been enough. You turn restless nights into quiet dreams. You love me softly until I could finally breathe. With you, I finally found peace. When my heart no longer hides, you became the steady light that never leaves my side. Now every step I take feels lighter than before, because loving you feels like coming home. It's in the little things, the way you smile across the room, the way your fingers find mine without thinking, the way you still ask how was your day, like the answer really matters. You taught me that love doesn't have to be loud. It can be gentle, it can be patient, it can be sitting together, watching the evening sky, knowing there's nowhere else you'd rather be. You never hurry the rhythm of our story. You let every chapter find its own beautiful ending. I finally found peace, a love that never asked me to pretend, a heart that keeps choosing me again and again. Now every sunrise feels warm and new, because my favorite place will always be with you. If life ever changes, if the road becomes uncertain, I won't be afraid. I've already found the one thing I spent years searching for, a love that never lets go. When we're older and the nights go quiet, I hope we're still sitting together, talking about nothing, laughing at old memories, holding hands like it's still the very first time. If tomorrow the whole world stood still, I'd still have everything I need, because peace was never a place, it was always you. With you, I finally found peace, more precious than words can say. It turned every broken road into a beautiful way. Now every beat inside my heart knows exactly where to stay, because loving you is the safest feeling I've ever known. With you, with you, I finally found peace, and in your love I found my forever. Every day I choose you, like the first time our eyes met. Every day I choose you, with no fear and no regret. Every day I choose you, and I do it all again, because loving you is where my forever begins. People say love changes with the years. Maybe that's true, but ours grew deeper, not because life stayed easy, but because we stayed when it would've been easier to leave. We've seen the best and worst of days, the laughter, the tears, the quiet moments no one else will ever know. Yet somehow, every chapter made me love you even more. Time may change the color of our hair, but it can never change the way my heart finds yours. Oh. Every day I choose you, not because I have to, because every morning my heart still wants to. You're the dream I never have to wait from. Every day I choose you again and again. I still smile when I hear your footsteps, still pause when you call my name, still feel that little spark inside every time you look my way. Love isn't measured by the grand occasions, it's built in ordinary mornings. Shared coffee, late night conversations, quiet hugs that somehow say everything you've given me. 1,000 reasons to stay, and somehow you'll find one more every single day. I choose you, the way the sunrise chooses the sky, the way the waves keep reaching for the shore. No matter where this life may lead, there's one thing I'll always do: choose you. Oh, if tomorrow the world became uncertain, I'd still feel steady because your hand has become the safest place mine has ever known. When our grandchildren ask how we made it last, I'll simply smile, look over at you and say, we never stopped choosing each other. No perfect love, only faithful hearts. No perfect people, only willing souls. And somehow that's more beautiful than anything I ever imagined. Every day I choose you, with every breath I take, with every dream we build, with every memory we make. If I had another lifetime, I'd still find my way to you. Because forever was never a promise, it was a choice that I'll keep making every single day. Every day I choose you. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, always here. You make me believe again when I thought love had passed me by. You opened up my heart like the morning opens up the sky. You make me believe again. Now every dream feels closer. You gave this heart a reason to never let go. I stopped expecting miracles. Somewhere along the way I told myself some stories weren't meant for me. Then you walked in without trying to impress me. You just loved me the way I'd always hoped someone would. You never promised that life would always be easy. Ooh. You only promised that I would never face it alone. Somehow those simple words carry more peace than all the promises I'd heard before. my questions into quiet confidence. You turn my lonely nights into hopeful mornings. You made me believe again in love that doesn't walk away, in arms that always hold me at the end of every day. Now every beat inside my heart feels lighter than it's been, because you made me believe again. I love the little things, the way you reach for my hand, the way you smile finds mine across the room, the way home no longer feels like a place. It feels like wherever you are. Oh, you taught me that forever isn't perfect. It's patient, it's gentle, it's forgiving, it's choosing each other again and again without keeping score. Every day with you feels like another beginning. Every kiss reminds me some endings lead to something beautiful. Again, when my faith was almost gone, you turned quiet in my soul into a brand new song. Now every sunrise feels like a promise kept, because your love never left. If someone asks me what happiness looks like, I never point to the things we own. I point to you laughing beside me on an ordinary evening, making an ordinary moment feel unforgettable. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I know this: as long as you're beside me, I'll never be afraid to dream again, because loving you has taught me that hope is stronger than fear. If my heart ever forgets this feeling, oh, hold me close and remind me we didn't find perfection. We found each other, and somehow that became everything. You made me believe again in love that stays, in hope that grows, in dreams that never fade. Now every road ahead feels brighter than before, because your love didn't just change my heart, it changed my whole life. You made me believe again. Oh, and every tomorrow feels beautiful because of you. You never stop choosing me, even on the days I couldn't smile. Ooh, you never stop choosing me. Through every storm, through every mile. Ooh, you never stop choosing me. Again and again and again. That's how I learned what forever really meant. You never loved me only when life was easy. You loved me when the silence stayed too long. When I questioned everything, you never questioned us. You simply reached for my hand like you always do. I thought love faded after the butterflies were gone, but ours grew quieter, stronger, deeper, like the ocean. It didn't need a shot to prove it was there. Every morning you chose my heart again, without applause, without conditions, just love. You never stopped choosing me, even when I wasn't easy to love. You stayed beside me when life became enough. Every little moment, every little kiss reminds me real love always sounds like this. Ooh. heard them 100 times before. The way your eyes still find mine across a crowded room like we're the only two people there. Some people think love lives in grand gestures. I found it in your good morning kisses, the coffee you make without asking, the way you say the last bite for me. Little things that somehow mean everything. You never made forever feel impossible. You built it one ordinary day at a time. Oh, you never stop choosing me. Through every season we've known, you turn this wandering heart into a place called home. Every sunrise feels brand new because every morning you still choose me. If tomorrow everything around us changed, I'd still feel rich with your hand inside mine. Because love like this can't be measured by anything the world can give. When we're old and the years have softened our steps, I hope you'll still reach for my hand the same way you do tonight. Because if you do, I'll know I've lived a beautiful life. One day our songs will become memories, our memories will become stories, and every story will begin the same way. You chose me when you didn't have to. You never stopped choosing me. Not once, not for a single day. You love me through every version of myself. Now every heartbeat carries one beautiful truth. Love isn't finding the perfect person, it's choosing the same heart every single day. You never stop choosing me, and I'll never stop choosing you. You believed before I could, when hope was hard to find. You saw tomorrow in my eyes while I was still chasing yesterday. You believed before I could. Now I finally understand. Sometimes one loving heart can change another man. I spent so long listening to my fears, they knew my name better than my dreams. Every step I took was followed by a question until your voice started becoming my answer. You never laughed at the things I wanted, you never called them impossible. You looked at every dream like it already belonged to me. Your confidence became the bridge between who I was and who I could become. When I was standing still, you saw me moving. When I felt empty, you saw me overflowing. You believed before I could. Before I ever found my strength, you held my future like it was already written. Every time I wanted to quit, you reminded me the best parts of my story hadn't happened yet. Some nights we never talked at all, we just watched the city lights fade into the morning. But somehow your quiet company spoke louder than 1,000 conversations. You celebrated the smallest victories, the little smile I didn't know I was wearing, the laugh that sounded different. You noticed my healing before I noticed it myself. You never asked for someone extraordinary, you simply loved me until ordinary became beautiful. Before confidence found my voice, you called me brave when all I felt was afraid. Now every mountain looks doesn't carry your dreams. It reminds you they're still alive, waiting for you to believe the way someone else already does. If one day someone asks, what was the greatest thing love ever gave you? I'll never say comfort, I'll never say happiness. I'll simply say it gave me back to myself. If tomorrow, my